And we are back here in the Eastern European DPC Division 2 after a 10-minute break to watch Team Sexy versus No Sorry, I'm Harry Frick, and I'm going to be bringing you the Dota action for, well, the rest of the tour here, because Rob, he's done with his work. He might come back if we do have any potential tiebreakers, which I think we have to have. We will not have a perfect setup like we did have in Division 1 here. So we'll see if we do get to see Rob again, but hopefully we do, of course, in this tour. And me and him will be probably back in Tour 3 to give you the action in Division 1. But we can put all of those things on the side and focus on the draft here in game number 2 of Team Sexy versus No Sorry, which should be coming on our screen in just a couple of seconds to see if No Sorry have something else to offer, because that was pretty bad from them in game number 1. They really didn't do much. They didn't do much of anything, to be completely honest. So it kind of looked pretty sad for them in the previous game.
Radiant team ban.
I have to say though, the games today are pretty fast. On April the 22nd, we had longer games. Not super long, but longer. Today, every game so far has been below 30 minutes, so let's see if that trend does continue. There is a chance that happens in the last series of the day when the Mega plays, if they stomp Moneymakers. Who knows, Moneymakers might have found out some new cool ways of playing the patch, so let's not write them off, even though Namiga have already qualified for Division 1. We'll see if it's going to be a clean one as it was in at the end of the last year when they were 7-0.
Dire team pick.
Monkey King.
So, Team Sexy, they get a Monkey King. This is their best hero. Was 9 class's best hero. Was pretty much banned out all the time. People don't want to play against the Monkey King nowadays, just a little bit too hard to keep tabs on where he's going. They are gonna have the Beastmaster and the Techies, so again we're gonna be seeing Jeffrix on his Techies. But a Beastmaster is a good way of finding the Monkey King, so we'll see if 9 class can perform his Monkey King miracles here on the new patch. Instantly they go into the DP. This could be the double offlane that they're going for. Nefrit is pretty well known on his DP, so they swap it out here between the two teams when it comes to the offlaner. So let's see if it was the offlaner picks that really did make the difference. If it is going to be Nefrit that plays it, because it still could be Moonlight's hero. Wouldn't even surprise me if till the end does pick it up himself. Very unlikely though. They will ban out the Viper. They understand it can do really, really well versus the DP, so you don't want to be dealing with that. Understandable. No Sorry. What are they gonna ban? What are some problematic heroes? A Canty Mage? Are you really gonna do it when you have a Beastmaster? Probably not. There it is. I thought they were just gonna let it go, but it seems like people are just afraid of the Anti-Mage now. It makes sense. Though I do believe Cornucopia is a little bit worse for an Anti-Mage in the lane than a Ring of Health. But
5 seconds
I guess
remaining.
it's close, right? In terms of regen. Get some mana regen and damage as well. Not bad. Or Perseverance. It used to be so important. Now it just is used in 3 other items. It used to be like 6 items that were made from Perseverance. Batrider does get removed. Terrorblade as well. PL was already taken out of the picture, so they don't want to allow 7 Jesu to play that one. 7 Jesu, he did play it even when it was out of meta. So now when it's one of the strongest heroes, we assume it would just look amazing on him.
5 seconds remaining.
Team Sexy. What will they ban?
Dire team ban.
They're taking their time. They'll get rid of the Ricky. Okay. That's fine. It was something that did give them a little bit of a problem in the previous game. The early defusal was a nuisance for sure,
10 seconds remaining.
as it's always gonna be. If the Riki does get it in a decent timing, it's always gonna be a problem for you.
Dire team pick.
So no, sorry, they're gonna get rid of the Huskar. Might mean that they're gunning for something like an Ember Spirit. Though then again, then you could send the DP into the mid lane and the Ember would still have a pretty bad time laning there. We haven't seen any Huskars so far in the
10 seconds
game.
remaining.
I don't know how it would work with a Huskar. I guess
5
okay.
seconds remaining.
Huskar is a pretty fast farmer. People tend to forget that. I'm
Radiant
pretty good at
team
farming
pick.
ancients, so having 2 ancient camps is pretty big. They're gonna go for the Jakiro with Rubik in play. I guess they're hoping, okay, they have a Monkey King, they're not gonna pick a Rubik. But this looks like a pretty decent Rubik game. You could play it as a position 5, who cares? Till the end could be the one controlling it. And he has played Rubik in the past, so I would not be
10
surprised
seconds
whatsoever
remaining.
if they decide to go that route. It's somewhat of a deny pick
5 seconds
as well,
remaining.
because it's a really good hero versus the Beastmaster. Laning stage-wise. Even later on in the game, you know, slowing down the attack speed of every single one of his units definitely does help, and the Ice Path is an easy thing to connect on those. They're gonna go for the Alchemist, definitely putting the Monkey King on the support role now. So it is gonna be 7 Jesu. He is a pretty solid Alchemist player. Now the Alchemist has been buffed. That corrosive weaponry is not
10
something
seconds
to be taken lightly. That is a solid buff to the hero.
5 seconds remaining.
His Grievil's Greed is a little bit weaker, but the thing is that there's more camps on the map, so it's harder to catch him. He has more of the camps to farm. Ultimately, I think the hero has benefited quite a lot from the changes. I mean, it's showing from his pick rate. I've seen a Battle Fury yesterday on him. Of course, he was losing that game heavily, so it didn't really work out. So I'm kind of hoping to see people experiment with that as well. Not just straight up go for the Radiance. I think Battle Fury is... It's probably an okay build. They go for the Lich. They want to protect themselves
10
from any kind
seconds
of
remaining.
physical damage, because the Alchemist doesn't want to play versus that one.
5
You know what would be
seconds
amazing
remaining.
here for No Sorry? A Meepo. And I think Dino actually does play a Meepo. This is a hell of a Meepo game, right? Especially now.
Radiant team back.
Can get on top of each other. We're not going to be seeing it though. It is going to be Dino on his on a Seeker. Neither the DP nor the Alchemist like when they are when they're stationary. They like to be moving around the fight a lot, and not going to be happening versus the Seeker.
10
You have
seconds
some
remaining.
pokes from his supports in both of the side lanes, so the Seeker should be doing well,
5
and I think the
seconds
hero
remaining.
is actually in a pretty good spot. Just because of his speed, he can rotate between the side lanes so fast with the twin gates and actually be a big problem in the early stages of the game. And we all know that this hero, if he has a bad start, it's a problem, and now you have more options to actually have a good one. So Team Sexy, I guess you could ban out something like a Zeus, though people are staying away from it ever since the change to the Shard. Teams just haven't found a way
Dire
to
team ban.
to make the hero work. They will ban out the Pango, though. Any kind of poke is nice, and also Pango, well, you're not going to be picking it versus the Seeker,
Radiant
so you might
team
as well
ban.
take it away. I don't like that mentality. Like, we can have it, so now you won't either. It feels like the envious neighbor or something along those lines. Anyways, the
10 seconds remaining.
side of Team Sexy
5
waiting for their
seconds
ban
remaining.
now. The Dragonite got banned out, so I think a Puck definitely looks like a pretty decent one. You don't have much in terms of lockdown. I guess the DP could lane well versus the Puck, or on the other hand, you might pick it yourselves. But this Dragonite ban could be pretty
Dire
telling.
team ban.
Though when we do look at No Sorry, they are very, very low in terms of magical damage. Right, if the Dragonite is staying inside of the Macropyre, he will die, but these heroes don't kill him. They really do not.
Radiant
He has just
team
enough to
pick.
survive through the Techie's burst, and then it's a problem. We'll ban out the OD. Interesting. I haven't seen an OD so far, but I mean, every hero could work nowadays. We still need time to actually go through everything in
10
competitive
seconds
Dota.
remaining.
That's why there's going to be a Berlin Major. I guess that's where people are going to be testing quite a lot of
5
things.
seconds remaining.
Guys, just keep your eyes on that one. Definitely going to be a fun tournament. Team Sexy, they are taking their time here with the pick. I like that puck. I really
Dire
do.
team pick.
They're gonna go for the Enigma, so they will be leaving the DP in the mid lane. Looking at the BKB piercing disables, they have the roar currently. That's about it. Pango has been banned out. That's your counter to the Enigma. I doubt they're gonna be going for something like a silencer here. I would be
10
very
seconds
surprised
remaining.
if that's what they do. So you see a
5 seconds
DP.
remaining.
What do you want to go for? Storm here. The Spirit Hero is not that great. Something with solid range. Queen of Pain? Queen of Pain could be a cool one, to be honest. I wouldn't hate it. Some burst damage. Lanes relatively well versus the DP. The catch on the enemy side is limited. I'd put it that way. There's gonna be a lot of screaming from No Sorry. Makes sense. No. Parents screaming and child running away fast, but they'll go for the
Select
Zeus.
your heroes.
So let's see how it works. Are they? If you play the magic damage, Zeus is just so significantly weaker without the percentage-based damage from the shard. And if you go for the right-click Zeus, it's something that people just aren't used to just yet. Dodgerin is a big Zeus player, so maybe he's the player that can actually shed some light on how this hero should be played. I like it in terms that it does provide some burst, which is just something that you desperately needed. You don't really care about the frost shields. You're still going to be doing a massive amount of damage, but Alchemist is not going to be nearly as affected by the Zeus as he previously was. I don't know what to think. I like No Sorry's lineup on paper, but I think there were changes to the heroes that make this lineup different. And Team Sexy have shown that they're looking pretty powerful. I am afraid for Team Sexy lanes, right? They could lose their lanes, and that is a problem, but they have an X factor, and that is 9 class. And I do believe they should be taking this one, but in my mind, this should be closer than the first one. The first one was just a stomp, and Team Sexy did look like they had a better draft. Here, I wouldn't think so. They have a timing, a pretty strong one that they can hit. With that being said, guys, game 2 is ready, but before it, a word from our sponsors.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system. Welcome bonus up to $600. Cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
And we get ourselves into game number 2 here of our second series of the day. The first series ended below an hour. All of the games were less than half an hour, and well, who knows? This might end that way as well. Of course, we're all hoping for as long of a game as possible, as well as a 3-game series here. But let's see how possible that is gonna be here. No Sorry. Last time they went into the hands of the enemies through the twin gates. Now they're hoping that Team Sexy are going to be making the same mistake they did, but it is not happening.
30 seconds to battle.
They're not even close to the twin gates. Team Sexy in an interesting position there in their own jungle, understandably so. I mean, you have an Enigma, so you're not really fighting level 1. You know, is having a lot of fun with the gate. Get your hands up in the air. It's like, are they there? Are they gonna kill me if I TP? I don't know. Not sure. Not gonna be doing it. Now, with them seeing till the end here, that should be a green light for him to go there, and now he knows that he's safe. So, No Sorry, they placed the same ward there, close to the twin gate. Team Sexy, they changed it up. They have one ward in the enemy jungle. Where's the second one? Seems to not have been placed just yet. Oh, it's in the mid lane. Okay. In the mid lane, both of the boards are right next to each other. So top lane, we all know first minute and a half in the previous game did go really well for No Sorry. Let's see if that's gonna be the case again. So sides have been switched. Team Sexy are now on the Radiant side. 9 class, he does have the blood grenade. Goes to show that he does want to get those kills going. Jumping in, yeah, does secure himself the range creep. And not a lot of blood grenades. Not even a blood seeker. The techies does have one, so only the position 4s have gone for it. I think the item is really strong, really cool at that as well. If somebody is running away, they're actually not. In class, not allowing it to happen. The whole idea when playing an Enigma lane is to stop the pulls if you manage to do that. I haven't necessarily won the lane, but you're going to be very happy. Dodron, dropping low, has the Fairy Fire, will be okay, but barely. He is farming well, though. Compared to Moonlight, he is doing a really good job, and considering the previous game as well, he had 9 CS like 5 minutes into the game, so now having it after just like 3-4 waves is very happy. There's the lightning hands from the Zeus, get the attack range. You get the arc lightning out at 50% of your attacks, so that could be huge. Huge change to the hero. We'll see if we'll be seeing any right click Zeuses come into play here in the Eastern European DPC Division 2. I still haven't seen it in a competitive game. Oh man, 9 class is just being super annoying on the top lane. It's not creating that much of a problem for Dino, but annoyance is what he's gunning for, and this is one of his best heroes. 7 Jesu, farming relatively well. Dominic not being slowed down whatsoever. Now he's gonna be pulled in with the Sinister Gaze, but the one that's actually in trouble is till the end. Staying a lot of damage. Same is true for Dominic. Jeffrix gets a little bit too close to the creep. This could be our first blood. It is our first blood, and with the Fairy Fire now going to be able to survive. 7 Jesu goes forward. He wants to smack Dominic, get him out of the... Well, oh, he might actually get on top of him. That's a lot of damage in the acid spray. I never thought he was going to be getting that kill, but with 4 creeps chasing you down, and with your armor being reduced, the damage is actually quite significant. And now mid lane Dodger in a lot of trouble. 9 class. Oh man, just don't give him the Monkey King Moonlight. Might actually fall, has the Fairy Fire and the stick, so should be okay here. They see him clearly because of the thirst. Running into the tower, he'll be fine. Now he turns around onto Jeffrix. That sticky bomb isn't going to be nearly enough damage, and Jeffrix, he almost dies himself. As 9 class is giving a full wave to Moonlight. You can farm this one safely, brother. I got you. Jeffrix is saving the creeps here for the Zeus. Almost dies because of it, but Dodron, he will be happy that his creeps were safe. And we'll be giving some bottle charges there to his teammate. Team Sexy, pretty good start for them. The Alchemist is farming well. Got a couple of kills. They got a kill in the mid lane. 9 class just being a nuisance. We'll see. He's probably gonna start rotating towards the bottom lane as well. Of course, there is a ward on the twin gates, so probably not gonna be able to successfully get any ganks out. At least not just yet. Nefrit farming solidly well. Dino is trying to be as annoying as possible. Oh, he's gonna be in trouble. The Primal Spring is there. Black Archangel gonna get stunned up, and Dino taking a ton of damage. 9 class gonna be pushed back a little bit, but Dino, yeah, the Fairy Fire. He forgot about his Fairy Fire. Probably would have lived there. Black Archangel, he's gonna be a bonus with an Orb of Venom. He's not moving all that much, and there's the Malefice to get a double kill for Nefrit. Team Sexy. Well, this is a much better start than in the previous one, and we know what happened in the previous game. Now, the Monkey King coming towards the bottom lane. He was spotted on the ward, so this should be easily averted by the side of No Sorry. As Roche is coming into the portal, I'm gonna be using this one now. Changing homes. I don't know why he's migrating. Is it like during nighttime I feel safe here? During daytime I'm in my cottage in the woods. Might be the case. Dino coming aggressively, and he is gonna regret his little life choices. He has a lot of movement speed. That just means he runs faster towards the Lich with the Sinister Gaze, and then while running away is gonna be a little bit too difficult. 6-1, 2k gold lead. The lane's continuing to suffer for no sorry, and they picked the Bloodseeker to win the lane. This is a hero that almost never loses it. He's getting trashed with 2 kills on him, and him not having the TP immediately. That's a catastrophe. Dodgen gets himself to the high ground barely as Moonlight asserts dominance in the mid lane. There is going to be a shield rune on the top lane, which will make the Death Prophet significantly tankier. A 9 class. He wants Dodgen. Can he really get this kill? I don't think so. He plants a tree, jumps on him. Dodgen getting dove. He will be able to survive. 9 class wanting a little bit too much. There is going to be a tree planted. So both of them making sure that they help a little bit with the with making our planet greener. Cool attempt. Wanted a bit too much. Moonlight goes forward. Zeus has an ulti. Have to be careful, Moonlight. Your guy gave him that extra level. Dodgen is very strong. Moonlight is dropping low. There's ulti. There's 4 stick charges on the Death Prophet. It's gonna be okay till the end. On the other hand, though, is looking very much dead. Oh, they see him. High ground misses. Not gonna be happening. The lightning bolt gets him down. Moonlight, he is gonna get the spirits back into him, so that will be there. Top lane, black hole, first usage, successful usage at that. Dino Zabrik, no matter how fast you are, even light cannot escape, so a Bloodseeker should not be a problem to keep inside of the black hole pool. They will be getting themselves a kill on him. Dominic is going for the Drums of Slom. He is gonna be finding a nice wisdom rune here. Thinks a second about it. Do my supports needed? Screw them. Who cares about the supports? Techies is level 2. Techies, look at his sad face. Like, this guy just took my wisdom rune. Like, what the hell? Like, bro, I just thought that it was for all of us. And he will be punished maybe by his enemies as well. They see the triple stack there. Quite nice, but they want to kill Dominic first. He doesn't know that this is happening, and he's probably going to be walking into his death fairly soon. But they're just focusing on the ancient stacks for now. 7 Jess uses his ulti, and Dodgen is in the vicinity. He doesn't have that much mana. Let's see how much he can actually help. 7 Jessu running away. He's going to be getting a token there. The rest of his team staying a little bit longer to deal with those. Regen rune on the Zeus. You need to take that one down, but they're not doing it, so he's getting his mana back quite nicely. Dodgen from the side, pulled in. He does have the heavenly jump. Should be okay. Jumps away. There's gonna be a monkey chasing him forward. 9 class already got burned once. Jeffrix level 3, but he gets the kill onto TLGN. 9 class. A lot of trouble. Dodgen yet again. He has been chased down by the Monkey King, but that just means extra kills for me. Dodgen will be surviving once more. 9 class. He needs to find somebody else to try to bully, because this guy is a little bit too strong for him.
Radiant are scanning.
If they focused on the Beastmaster, maybe they even would have even gotten that stack, at least one of them. But here they just got a small amount of creep. Still, they were the ones that were applying pressure. Their cores lived, so ultimately it's not that bad for Team Sexy. Moonlight. He already got rid of the mid lane tower. 9 class. He gets his wisdom rune. Very weird it wasn't taken for a very long time. I feel like they're probably thinking, yeah, no, sorry, don't have any heroes that are gonna be able to invade. So just let it be there. Cook a little bit, get even more experience.
Dire's top tower is
Alchemist, he's going for Radiance. His Sacred Relic is already done, so he is ultra farmed actually. 9 class. Places a ward, immediately gets taken down. That's one of the worst feelings in the world. At least he'll be taking away the Watcher himself. Dino has to be careful. There is gonna be a jump on him. The DP is coming over. He needs to get the Rupture. It's on Nephrid. Who the hell cares? Moonlight, he wants to be the one running in, and they'll get the kill. Black Archangel gets the TP off. at least somebody will be living here, but this tower, probably not. Moonlight tanking the tower. Spirit Siphon allows him to do so. The damage output is gonna be insane here, especially with the siege creep coming in. This tower will fall. 7 seconds of delay time with a glyph, but it will not change anything.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Team Sexy, they are continuing to dominate here in this series.
Has fallen.
Almost 5k gold ahead, and that's even gonna continue further. Alchemist has the money for the Radiance. He's ready, whilst the Bloodseeker, he cannot even finish his Maelstrom. The difference between the carries is almost double at this point. Very, very close to double. Monkey King.
Dire are
Been spotted there on the ward. Jeffrix, Dino, like Archangel, they don't want to do much about it. They're actually thinking about staying here and fighting. Dominic, do you really want to do it? Frost Shield will be delaying it just slightly.
Tower is under attack.
Lich still not level 6, his ult isn't there, but the Radiance is at the ready if the Alchemist wants to come into this fight. Though he's in the mid lane. Ulti from the Zeus comes through, they're TPing in all the heroes, the Athos is there, and Dominic is looking like he's in a ton of trouble, surrounded by monkeys, and here comes the stun from 7 Jesu. They'll get the kill. They've lost the Lich in the process, but Jeffrix might just pay with his sin as Dinosauric using the Twin Gates, getting himself out. Jeffrix, he will be able to TP away. So in the end, it's a 1-for-1, but the tower does remain defended, and Team Sexy continuing to do well. At least Dino will get some free time on the top lane to at least get close to finishing his Maelstrom, because this Seeker, it's one of the poorest ones that we've seen, and we talked about, oh, he's almost being doubled by the Alchemist. No, he is being more than doubled by the Alchemist, because one carry is incredibly farmed, the other one is just super poor, and now, you know, getting gone on, they have the Black Hole, won't be able to use it. Nice positioning of the Blood Right, and the Jakiro TP Black Archangel, he will be dissuading Team Sexy from going for the kill, but applying pressure on Dino, they're probably going to be happy with it. The gold lead just continues to increase, and I'm looking at the game and I'm thinking, when is that gonna stop? It really is not. No, sorry. They're also going for the Drums of Slom on the Beastmaster, so it's not like you get this big power spike once you get the Helm of the Dominator. It's gonna change. 7 Jesu, he has his Blink Dagger, and he's gonna be getting a bonus kill. Boundless Strike follow-up just to keep Jeffrix in place long enough for 7 Jesu to finish what he started. So well in this one, and Dominic doing his best to get the Drums of Slum, but when you're behind, this item isn't gonna help you all that much. You're still gonna die super fast. One stun and you're gone. 9 class in the vicinity, taking some of his experience. He probably cannot threaten his life, but he's waiting for the Alchemist to potentially come over, as 2 heroes from Team Sexy, the Lich and the Death Prophet, are coming with a smoke. Dominic is spotted. He's gonna die. There's no way you're getting out of this one, and 9 class just gets the kill there with the follow-up stuns to keep him in place so much. The boar is trying to get away without their master. Nobody to protect them. 9 class threatening with the ulti here. They want the Wisdom Rune. Will be able to get it again. Team Sexy are just taking everything. In 9 class, he has taken 3 Wisdom Runes. That's why he's level 9. Till the end, looking at it, pretty sad about his inexperience, put it that way. But Team Sexy, it's just looking like this is becoming an insurmountable lead. We talked about very short games today, and considering the current state of the game, the trend, it might just continue. What does Zeus want? Okay, Zeus has the Phylactery, a new item. You know, it's dead, so let's just see. The next unit target spell you cast on enemy deals a separate. Okay, so every 4.2 seconds you deal a little bit more damage when you cast the spell Moonlight. We've gone on the Spirit Siphon, keeping alive a little bit longer. Not gonna be happening. They do finish off another one. Jeffrix, he dies just as Moonlight was drawing his last breath. So at least something. That is the first good kill they've had in some time. There's Phylactery. So every 4.2 seconds, when you use, or 5 seconds, he has the Fairy's Trinket. Oh, actually, that doesn't do anything. So it's just every 4.2 seconds whenever you use a spell. The next unit that you've, or the unit that you've targeted, is gonna take 125 bonus damage, be slowed by 50% for 1.2 seconds. That's actually pretty solid. It just goes to show that Zeus is going for the magic build. Phylactery is not that cheap of an item. It's 2.4k gold. It is still a small item, I guess. 200 HP, 200 mana, and 7 stats. It does make you very tanky hero like a Zeus. Monkey King, he's going for a diffusal, so 9 class wants to turn into a core. Compared to the Cores of No Sorry, he might actually be there. The difference between him and the Cores of No Sorry is nothing compared to what the Alchemist has and everybody else in the map. Speaking of that Alchemist, he is now gonna have a BKB done as well. Things are becoming very scary. Dino is doing his best to get his BKB, but is 200 gold away from the Little Hammer. 9 class, found, 9 class, jumps out. Gonna be going on Black Archangel, being super annoying to him, and 9 class. He's gonna go for his ulti, has the sticks, should be taken down quite easily here in Jeffrix. Does have the movement speed to escape. Seems like that's gonna be happening, with Moonlight coming over. Is gonna be able to drain the spirit of the tech. He actually decides it's not worth it. It was a little bit afraid of getting ruptured there under the tower, so in the end it's gonna be a 1-for-1. Still, it's Team Sexy, they're the ones on the aggressive, meaning that the Alchemist is continuing to ramp up his farm and continuing to double every other core on the map, basically. Beastmaster playing his drums. I really like the bass there. Bam, bam, bam. The bass drum. Alchemist is BKB at the ready. Next is gonna be AC most likely, just to make sure that you put even more points of corrosive weaponry on to enemies so they cannot run. Speaking about running, there's a pretty fast guy on our screen. Considering that everybody is full. His thirst for blood cannot really influence his speed as much as you would want just yet. Enigma has a mech, has the pipe. The Guardian Greaves are going to be finished in no time. And the tier 2 tokens are coming out now. Tier 2 still standing strong. Black Archangel is defending his wards. Will be able to do it so far. 9 class doesn't want to stay there for long. Not away from the ward vision.
Dire's top tower is under
Seems actually they're waiting for their Alchemist to say, it's time to go, guys, the game ends now. And he still doesn't feel that's the case. I guess once he has the AC, that is gonna be the call most likely. You don't need to be waiting for any more items. You could, but you don't need to. You do have the late game potential with DP, Alchemist, Monkey King, Enigma. You're not afraid to go there, but if you can end the game, you should. You know, he's scouted by the Monkey King. He places a nice ward there on the mines. He's continuing to scout Dino. Is he gonna go for this one? Oh, let's see. Does he get the kill? Actually, with the diffusal blade, so Dino is going for a TP out. This is gonna be successful. Yes, he gets out, and the Monkey King is all alone, surrounded by enemies. He will be going down. He does show that he's stronger than the enemy carry, who needs so much help there, but Dino lives. A very nice heads-up play just to immediately TP out. The Boundless Strike was already used. That would have been a disaster if he had gotten the kill. And Jesu is working towards his AC. No, sorry. They are in the smoke.
Dire are scanning.
I feel like when a hero is dead, maybe they can make something happen, and they might just be right, but they're not finding anybody. Team Sexy, they're already out. It's continuing to increase their gold lead, even though you get a kill. The gold lead is continuing to go the way of Team Sexy just because of the farming potency of this Alchemist. 9 class, and he's gonna be hating Thunder and Lightning after this game. Dominic getting gone on. 7 Jesu has found him. The stun will be there. It's a max duration one. And they're gonna keep it in place for long enough. For 7 Jesu to do the damage. The corrosive weaponry would have slowed him down a lot anyways. I'm not sure that the ult even gets you out. And 7 Jesu, he wants the Tormentor Lich. Might want to get out of this one. The Monkey King comes over. He does have a shield for himself, so he is gonna be okay. And the Tormentor will drop with Monkey King getting that shard. Oh, we'll see how well 9 class can use it. It's definitely gonna give him a new realm of mobility. He's a big Monkey King specialist, so should probably be pretty solid at using those till the end. Like, what's happening with the
Radiant structures are
freaking shards for me? I'm just not getting them. What they will get is a tier 2 here in the bottom lane, and no sorry are completely helpless to do anything about it. Alchemist with the AC, it's not only that he's super strong, but he's making everybody on Team Sexy super tanky. Guardian Grease Pipe. What do you have on the side of no sorry in terms of defensive items? Nothing, right? They went full on offensive. Techies actually does have the Veil of Discord, so hoping they're gonna be able to get those kills. Jesu going to farm. It's probably Roche time for him right now. Yep, he's just gonna walk in. They have the acid spray. They have all of the auras. They should be able to take this one. It's not gonna be the fastest Roche, but no sorry responding to it. It's just impossible. Techies does have a shard himself, so that means you can put the reactive taser on your allies. But it's well, great. They're coming in a smoke, no sorry, and it's gonna be broken by the Monkey King. They have no idea where he is. I'll get out of the blood right. The Roche does drop, and no sorry, they're gonna have to bail. They have the BKB on the Bloodseeker, so it's basically their timing to fight, but they're so far behind. If they would find the right initiation, maybe kill Moonlight at the start of the fight, it could be a potential win for them. Just too many ifs there, and even if all of that goes the way they planned, even if they would kill a DP without him getting anything off, to come out of the fight as the victors, that's another question entirely. This Alchemist, Enigma, even the Monkey King, all 3 of these heroes can do massive amounts of damage. Barely stays on that tree, is like, yep, that one should have been falling. Not gonna though. Moonlight wants the boots of travel. Let's be able to move around the map as much as he can. He's going for a Mage Slayer.
Regeneration.
9 class. Is going towards top lane, but yeah, nothing big is gonna be happening for now. The Aegis is there in the Alchemist, so I would assume he's gonna want to go for some moves fairly soon. There's a certain amount of heroes that can actually kill the Tormentor on their own. Ursa does fall into that category, but Alchemist with all of the region seems to be one as well. He deals with it easily, and again, it's not the poor Lich that gets it. So it is going to be the Death Prophet with the shard right now. Moonlight is going to have it. For people who don't know, the 2 bottom net worth heroes, one of them randomly gets the shard. So till the end, 4 times in a row now he has been screwed, because it happened to him in the previous game as well. Oh no, actually it hadn't.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It happened to 9 class actually. Till the end he was the channel, he got it first. My bad guys. Sorry, wrong info. Light.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's running in. He's gonna put a whip on himself. They found the poor Beast Smasher. He's going for a TP out. Bash, is it there? He has it in the backpack. Doesn't matter. They break the TP either way. And Dominic will be taken down.
Run while you had the chance.
So Sinister Gaze breaks his TP. Or he made a mistake. I'm not sure. Either way, he's dead. That's the only thing that we can be certain of. And 7 Jesu, he has his Basher in the backpack, but he's gonna have a full Abyssal Blade now. Yeah, mid lane and the top lane tier 2 still standing strong for no sorry. They're gonna try to do their best to keep these alive. Black Archangel, Macropyre at the ready. He wants to use it, but this game is just looking impossible. You're 17k gold behind. Look at the Alchemist still doubling every single one of your cores. 7 Jesu having a perfect game. He's very happy about his performance, and he should. Him and his team have looked pretty brilliant today. Like they have an idea of what to do on the map, whilst no sorry are completely lost. And now coming up the high ground Macropyre. Nope, it is gonna be the Ice Path. Just tries to cool off the Alchemist a little bit, but this guy is going ham. They're gonna take the Monkey King down from the trees. He will have to give his life away. Actually, coming over, the heals are there, and now they stun him. He gets himself away with a Boundless Strike. 9 Class is still alive. Is he gonna be able to dodge the Blood Right? Nope, makes a mistake there with the Mischief, and will be going down. The buyback from the Shakiro. They're coming over. They want to fight Moonlight, going for a TP out with BKB. He'll be successful, but 7 Jesu. He does have a BKB, but then again, he does have the Aegis as well. BKB DP out is something that he can definitely go for if he wants to. He's taking so much damage. He actually uses BKB, thinks about turning around, and with the ulti from the lift bouncing around, it's gonna be a problem. Dinosaur gets low. Where's your damage? Nowhere to be found. 7 Jesse pops his ulti, and now it's gonna be turning around because Moonlight, he comes into the fight yet again. 7 Jesu, he has his stun at the ready, flying towards the Jakiro. He just fought back. Just have mercy. They have none. Team Sexy, they killed them again. 2 heroes died back, and one of them doesn't have a buyback. Nekis will get caught as well. Jeffrix taken down. It might be the time to write those little 2 letters, G and G, because this game, this series, it's looking over. And no sorry, their best bet now is if Cybercats lose as well tomorrow, that they will be going into a tiebreaker for staying into Division 2. Definitely not the way they wanted this season to go, but they just didn't come prepared well enough. The other team's looking better, and Team Sexy, they want all the games today to end pre-30 minutes. 2 more minutes for that one. Team Sexy, they're gonna pause. Possibly some lags. It is normal with the new patch. We're getting a couple of those. Not too many though, so I'm kind of happy, though they did not state a reason. Okay, they are apologizing. It was just a second, and they will continue with the push. No, sorry. I'm calling GG. They still think they can win this one. The second lane of Rax falling 28 minutes into the game. It's kind of the same thing that happened in the previous one, but they have a tier 2 to protect their Raxes on top. Might be enough to keep themselves in the game. Who am I kidding? You're 30k gold behind with 2 Raxes as well as the Alchemist. That is, yeah, you know, very soon gonna be tripling you in terms of net worth if you're not careful. GPM over 1,000 for the Alchemist. That's a huge number. With the new map, it's actually gonna be easy to guess if what's gonna be the highest net worth. Is it gonna be over 1,000 GPM? A good Alchemist game, and suddenly there it is. Ulti from the Zeus comes out till the end. Glimmer Cape trying to protect himself. The Blood Right will still be doing a ton of damage. It is pure. The BKB from Dodging, he uses it to roar into the face of the Alchemist, who's gonna be stunning himself. Now 9 Class comes forward. Wukong's command is gonna be used, and you're slowed down, Dodging. They have the force left to get him out of that one, but 7 Jesu is still chasing as well as the Boundless Strike coming over as well. And look at that damage from 7 Jesu. Team Sexy, they're relentlessly going for kills, and again, we're gonna have a sub 30-minute game. Whoever thought that this patch is gonna have long games, well, they were wrong, because here in Eastern European DPC Division 2, today, all 4 games were sub 30 minutes. In the previous patch, that was impossible. No, sorry. Well, their stand-in is at least laughing, but the rest of them, they're kind of in the dark. And, well, they're maybe gonna have one more match. No, sorry, but this is it for them for the regular part of the season. Overall, they're either getting eliminated or playing versus Cybercats to stay in Division 2. So it is not a good spot for No Sorry. Team Sexy, on the other hand, if they beat Navi Junior tomorrow and Yole Kumnihao lose versus Cybercats, they are going to be fighting Yole Kumnihao for a chance to go through. Overall, they did lose to them already. So, but it was a close series. So they would probably love to get that rematch for a spot there, though I think Yole Kumnihao, they're not taking any chances. They're just probably gonna do their best to crush Cybercats as much as possible tomorrow and get their spot for Division 2 and for Division 1 and join Namiga. Speaking of, Namiga versus Moneymakers is gonna be our next series. With the duration of the games, it's gonna be a very long break. An hour and 20 minutes, that's how long it's gonna take before we get ourselves immersed into some more Dota today. But you know, some days they just aren't as fun as the other ones. So guys, we're gonna be taking a very long break, and once the clock is at 18 CEST, be sure to be back for more great Dota. See you then.